Okay, so like imagine you're, getting ready for this like super important meeting about the future of hospitality, right? And you gotta sound like what's up. Like, what are the big trends, the cool tech, what's everyone freaking out about?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're doing today, folks. Like a deep dive into HIP, the Horeca Professional Expo in Madrid, Spain. To like help you navigate, all the crazy innovation happening and like make you the,
smartest person in the room.
the smartest person. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got like a mountain of articles and resources here.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to like pull out the absolute
Yeah.
must know stuff for you.
Yeah. It's more than just like browsing booths.
Yeah.
Yeah. HIP is like designed to be like a hub for,
Right.
real industry advancement with like expert talks and summits and like, focused networking opportunities that can actually make a difference.
So it's not just like
Yeah.
wandering around. It's
Okay.
very focused.
What makes HIP stand out then?
A great example is their Hospitality 4.0 Congress.
Oh, wow. 4.0.
Yeah. They have like over 600 experts.
Really?
All gathered to tackle, digital transformation.
Right.
And the super important,
Yeah.
quest for sustainability.
Right.
And all those like consumer behavior shifts that everyone's trying to,
Decode.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one of the articles mentioned like sessions on AI powered ordering systems
Oh, wow.
and using like data to personalize guest experiences.
Exactly.
Is that the kind of like future thinking we're talking about here?
That's exactly it.
Okay.
HIP is like highlighting those tools and strategies that are going to shape the next generation of hospitality.
Wow.
And they're doing it in a venue that's, designed for impact.
Okay.
IFEMA Madrid.
IFEMA Madrid.
Yeah, it's this like modern facility with cutting edge technology.
Nice.
And it's super easy to get to, like from anywhere in the world.
Oh, wow. They've really thought of everything to make this like a high impact event.
Okay, so let's say I'm like running a restaurant and I want to,
Level up.
level up. Exactly. What are like the can't miss things at HIP?
Well, the Restaurant Management Summit is like a must.
Yeah.
They go deep into like leadership strategies and cost optimization.
That's huge now, especially.
Especially now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they also, explore how to like
Yeah.
craft those exceptional customer experiences
Right.
that keep people coming back for more.
So like those repeat customers that we're always after.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And what about these robots everyone's talking about?
Oh, the robot.
Yeah, the articles mentioned like automated servers.
Yeah.
And self-cleaning systems.
Mm.
Is this like sci-fi or is it real at HIP?
Oh, it's real.
Really?
And it's even cooler in person.
No way.
Yeah. HIP is showcasing all the latest,
Oh, cool.
advancements in robotics, AI-driven operations, sustainable solutions.
So they're not just like,
Talking about it.
no, they're showing it.
They're showing it in action.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so we got expert talks.
Yeah.
We got the cutting edge tech on display.
Uh-huh.
What about networking?
Oh, yeah. HIP goes way beyond just like,
Okay.
trading business cards.
Yeah.
It's like awards ceremonies where you can connect with industry leaders.
Oh, cool.
Roundtable discussions that like dive deep into, critical topics and workshops where you can like learn practical skills.
It's all designed to like facilitate, high level connections, collaboration,
real relationships.
and not just like stack a business card.
Yeah, exactly.
You never look at it again.
Right.
Okay, let's flip the script a little bit.
Okay.
Let's talk about exhibiting at HIP.
Yeah.
Why would that be like a game changer for businesses?
Well, I think visibility and credibility are key, Right. Imagine having your booth right next to like Coca-Cola, Nestle, Heineken. Wow, those are some big names.
Big names, right?
Yeah.
That's like instant street cred.
Yeah.
And it sends a really powerful message about your company.
Right. It's like they say, you are the company, you keep being next to those big names. It definitely elevates you. But what about like tangible results?
Okay, well, HIP is designed to like fast track your sales cycle.
Okay.
You're face to face with potential clients.
Right.
You can demo your products, get immediate feedback.
Right.
You can potentially even close deals right there on the spot.
Wow, no more like endless emails.
No more.
Or missed calls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus you have the chance to like position yourself as a thought leader.
Okay.
HIP offers speaking engagements, media coverage, and opportunities to build trust with a very targeted audience.
So it's not just about selling a product.
Right.
It's about establishing yourself as an expert.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, before we move on, there are two trends that really stuck out in the research. Sustainability And something called eatertainment.
Eatertainment.
Eatertainment. I know. I was like, what is that?
Yeah. So it's this like exciting fusion of food and entertainment.
Okay.
It creates like an immersive multi-sensory experience.
Okay.
That goes beyond the traditional like dining experience.
So like dinner and a show.
Yeah. But elevated.
But like on another level. Okay, I'm intrigued. What about sustainability?
Sustainability is not optional anymore.
Right. And
It's a core consumer value.
Yeah, people want to know, like, where their food comes from.
Exactly.
The whole story.
The whole story, yeah.
Okay, and it sounds like HIP is, like...
They're putting it front and center.
Putting it front and center, okay.
Yeah, HIP showcases eco-friendly solutions.
Okay.
From biodegradable packaging to energy-efficient appliances.
So they're, like, walking the walk.
Exactly. It's all about minimizing environmental impact without, sacrificing quality or efficiency.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground here.
Yeah.
But there's so much more to explore. When we come back, we'll dive into some specific examples of how HIP has helped businesses succeed.
Right.
And talk about why this is an event you should definitely add to your calendar.
Awesome.
Stay tuned. All right, so we're back. And we talked about, like, what makes HIP so unique.
Yeah.
But let's get down to, like, the real nitty-gritty.
Okay.
These articles highlight some pretty impressive success stories from companies that attended HIP.
Right.
What are some that stood out to you?
One that really caught my eye was about this, like, smart kitchen startup.
Okay.
They were having trouble getting their, innovative AI-driven inventory tool noticed.
Oh, so they had a cool product.
Yeah, they had a really cool product, but nobody was paying attention.
Okay.
So they decided to exhibit at HIP.
Okay.
And they strategically chose the service technologies sector.
Okay.
And they hosted a workshop to, like, demonstrate their expertise.
So they went beyond just, like...
Yeah, you didn't just stand there. They really took advantage of the platform.
Okay.
And the results were amazing.
Okay.
They caught the eye of this, like, major multinational hotel chain.
Wow.
And ended up securing a pilot program across, like, 10 of their properties.
Wow. Talk about a game changer.
Yeah, it's a great example of how HIP can, like, propel a company from, like, relative obscurity to working with, like, a major player.
That's huge. And it highlights how HIP is about more than just, like...
Yeah, it's not just about closing a deal.
Right, it's
about those connections. Those relationships that can lead to, like, long-term success.
Long-term success. All right, give me another one.
Okay, another great example involves this company. Specializing in eco-friendly packaging.
Okay.
They were doing well locally, but they were really struggling to, like, break into the national market.
Okay.
So they decided to leverage HIP's focus on sustainability.
Okay.
And they showcased their biodegradable packaging.
Right.
And they even secured a speaking slot on a sustainability panel.
So again, they like...
Yeah, they really
leaned into that theme.
They leaned into it and they used it to their advantage.
Okay.
The results were impressive.
Okay.
They got a ton of press coverage.
Nice.
They secured a major deal with a fast casual restaurant chain.
Wow.
And they saw a substantial boost in revenue.
So we're seeing a pattern here.
Yeah.
Exhibit at HIP, align yourself with the relevant themes, proactively connect with the right people, and watch your business grow.
Exactly. It's a winning formula.
Winning formula. Okay, I like that you said winning formula. Yeah. Because there's this one more example that showcases HIP's ability to, like, facilitate collaboration and innovation.
Okay.
This time it involves a group of restaurateurs who are, like, super excited about this eatertainment trend.
Yeah.
But they lacked, like, the technical expertise to, like, bring their vision to life. So they had the passion.
They had the passion.
But they needed, like, the tools and connections.
Yeah, they needed the know-how.
The know-how.
Exactly.
Sounds like a perfect scenario for HIP.
It was perfect for HIP.
Okay.
They connected with a company.
Yeah.
Specializing in augmented reality and virtual reality solutions at HIP.
Oh, cool.
And they ended up, like, testing a prototype right there at the Expo.
For real?
Getting feedback from attendees.
Oh, wow.
They used that feedback to, like, refine their concept.
Yeah.
They launched a successful pilot eatertainment venue.
Wow.
And they even attracted investor interest.
No way.
Yeah, they became like a case study in experiential dining.
Wow, from prototype to industry case study.
I know, right?
All thanks to the connections and collaborative spirit of HIP.
Yeah, it's really inspiring to see how this event can, like, spark those kinds of partnerships.
Yeah.
And lead to such innovative outcomes.
Okay, so even if like attending HIP isn't feasible right now,
right?
What are some takeaways we can all apply to our businesses?
Okay, well, first, never underestimate the power of visibility.
Okay.
And strategically aligning yourself with like industry trends.
Okay, number 1. Got it. What's number 2?
Number 2, showcase your expertise actively.
Okay.
Don't just tell people what you do. Show them.
Show them.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. What about number 3? Number 3, be open to collaboration.
Collaboration.
Yeah, some of the most like groundbreaking ideas come from unexpected partnerships.
Unexpected partnerships. Okay.
Yeah, and HIP creates an environment where, those connections and innovations can flourish.
Okay, so HIP is like the breeding ground.
It's the place to be.
For those partnerships.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Let's shift gears a little bit.
Okay.
Let's talk about the practical side of attending HIP.
All right.
We talked about why it's so valuable, but what can attendees expect in terms of like logistics and planning?
Okay, good question.
Yeah, let's walk through the steps of preparing for HIP.
All right, so we've talked about why HIP is like a must-attend event.
Yeah.
And we've explored some pretty inspiring success stories. But let's get practical for a sec.
Okay.
Let's say I'm ready to dive into HIP.
All right.
Where do I even begin?
Well, the first step is registration.
Okay.
You can do that through the HIP event portal or the IFEMA Madrid website.
Okay.
It's always a good idea to register early.
Right.
Not only to like secure your spot, but potentially, snag some early bird discounts.
Okay, I like discounts.
Yeah, and maybe get a better choice of booth locations.
Okay, so I've secured my spot.
Right.
And now I'm staring at this like empty booth space. Feeling a little overwhelmed.
Okay, I get it.
Oh.
Don't worry, that's where booth design comes in.
Booth design?
Yeah, HIP offers a bunch of different options.
Okay.
From like ready-to-go mini stands
cool.
to fully customized builds.
So if I'm like launching a cutting-edge line of those robot servers we talked about, maybe I go all out.
Let's go big.
With a show-stopping design.
Bold attention-grabbing.
But if I'm like a smaller company with a more like niche product, maybe a mini stand is the way to go.
A well-designed mini stand could be perfect.
Speaking of design, like how much lead time do I need?
Okay. Ideally, aim for like 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
That gives you enough time to plan the layout, finalize graphics, and order any like special lighting or interactive displays you might want.
Don't rush the process.
Exactly. Your booth is an extension of your brand. Okay, booth design is underway.
Yeah.
How do we get people to actually visit your amazing booth?
That's the million-dollar question.
Think multi-channel strategy.
Okay.
Targeted social media ads aimed at hospitality professionals.
Okay.
Email blasts to your existing network. Maybe even a press release announcing your presence at HIP.
So like create some buzz.
Yeah, get people excited.
Like a robot bartender demo.
Exactly. Something that sparks curiosity and draws people in.
Okay. And you mentioned budget earlier.
Yeah.
Are there any like perks for first-time exhibitors?
Oh, good question.
That might help us like save a few euros.
Yeah, from what I've seen, HIP sometimes offers discounts or package deals.
Okay.
Like combined Wi-Fi and furniture rental.
That's awesome.
It's definitely worth checking their announcements or contacting the sales team.
Okay, cool. Amidst this sea of booths.
Yeah.
How do I make sure mine like truly stands out?
Okay, focus on your unique selling proposition.
Okay.
Like what makes your brand or product different.
Right.
Why should attendees choose you over the competition?
Yeah.
You got to communicate that clearly and compellingly.
Live demos are always a hit, right?
Oh, yeah. Always a hit.
Especially if you have robots.
Especially if you have robots.
Okay, so I'm convinced HIP is a go.
Good.
Tell me, who will I be like mingling with at this event?
Okay, you're going to be rubbing shoulders with like top-tier decision makers. Hotel and restaurant executives, bar owners, catering managers, chefs, marketing directors, tech specialists.
Like the who's who of hospitality.
The who's who, yeah.
So the people with the power to like greenlight my brilliant ideas.
Exactly.
Okay, quick logistical question.
Okay.
If I'm like showcasing something.
Yeah.
Like a new food delivery system.
Right.
Are there any like special permits or regulations I need to know about?
That's a great question. And honestly, it's always best to check with IFEMA Madrid's support team.
Okay.
Depending on local regulations, you might need certain permits or certifications for showcasing like food beverages or specific technologies.
Better safe than sorry.
Definitely. Okay, back to the main goal, generating leads.
Yes.
Yeah, make sure you're not just shaking hands and forgetting names.
Right.
Lead scanning apps are your new best friend.
Lead scanning apps.
Yeah, they streamline the whole process of capturing contact information.
Oh, cool.
And don't hesitate to offer some exclusive show deals. To encourage people to share their details,
Okay.
you can also leverage HIP's matchmaking platform.
Oh, there's a matchmaking platform.
Yeah, or reach out directly to schedule meetings with key prospects in advance.
Okay.
No need to leave everything to chance encounters.
Smart move. All right, let's talk sponsorship.
Okay.
Is it worth the investment?
If it aligns with your goals and target audience, sponsorship can be really powerful.
Okay.
Sponsoring a summit, a workshop, or even just a speaker session puts your brand front and center.
Right.
It can drive a lot of traffic to your booth.
So sponsoring that robot bartender demo is sounding pretty good right about now.
I think so.
But seriously, what kind of on-site marketing support does HIP provide?
Okay, so HIP typically offers an official mobile app, an online exhibitor directory, and they do active promotion on social media.
Okay, cool.
Premium sponsorship packages might even include dedicated press coverage or prominent signage.
Okay, cool. Last question, I promise.
All right, shoot.
What's the dress code?
Okay, good question.
I gotta know if my sparkly Roblox shoes are acceptable attire.
Generally, business casual to business professional is the norm.
Okay.
Comfortable but polished.
Comfortable but polished.
Yeah, you'll be doing a lot of walking and networking.
Right.
So prioritize comfort.
Okay.
Maybe save the sparkly robot shoes for the after party.
Noted. Okay, let's fast forward.
Okay.
My robot bartender demo is a smashing success.
Awesome.
I've got a stack of promising leads.
Great.
My feet are a bit tired, but I'm back in the office feeling energized.
Good.
Now what?
All right. So now you got to turn those leads into real opportunities.
Okay, sure.
Have a follow-up plan in place before you even arrive in Madrid.
Okay.
Segment those leads based on their level of interest. Send personalized emails.
Right.
And offer relevant resources like case studies or product brochures.
Stay top of mind.
Exactly. Stay top of mind.
Okay. Before we wrap up, tell me about these exclusive events for exhibitors.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard whispers about it.
They're definitely real.
Okay.
HIP often organizes special gatherings or cocktail receptions just for exhibitors.
Oh, cool.
It's a fantastic opportunity to relax network in a more casual setting.
Yeah.
And potentially spark some exciting partnerships.
Sounds fun. All right, you've convinced me.
Good.
HIP is officially on my must-do list.
Awesome.
Any final thoughts for our listeners who are now eager to explore HIP?
HIP really embodies the energy and innovation of the hospitality industry.
Yeah.
It's a dynamic event that's constantly evolving to reflect the latest trends.
Right.
So explore the HIP Horeca website.
Okay.
Delve into their resources and see what opportunities await.
Great takeaway.
You might be surprised at what you discover.
HIP is more than just an expo. It's a launchpad for innovation, collaboration, and growth in the hospitality industry.
Wouldn't have said it better myself.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of HIP.
My pleasure.
Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep those hospitality dreams brewing.